Okay, you ready to do this?
Ready to do this.
On this journey that I'm on from coast to coast, the destination is the hunt. It ain't about where you end in life. It's all about how you live the ride. So let's ride. Come on, let's ride. This whole life is an open road, born without a map saying where to go. So let it rock or let it roll. You gotta take the shot or you'll never know. Oh, oh, I'm a bullet from a gun, head full of dreams and my face to the sun.
Hello, Deep Country peeps. Today I'm here with Jen and Marissa from Girls with Guns. Tonight we're here with friends and family for the premiere of their new hunting series, the Universal Huntress, which is going to take these two ladies all over the world, putting the hammer down on some awesome trophies.
Yeah.
I've seen the trailer and it looks really cool. So thank you for your time, and I appreciate you doing this here.
Yeah, it's kind of a little sound studio here in the middle of Applebee's.
We're in Applebee's, and it is crazy out there, so we couldn't do it out there.
Yeah,
it's
okay.
We'll take the office.
We'll take the office. We'll take what we can get, right?
But I appreciate you letting me do it tonight.
Yes.
I mean, we could have done this anywhere.
For
but
sure.
With friends and family, it just makes it that much more fun.
Yeah,
And I am
the
humbled
energy.
that you guys were letting me do this here.
Yeah, no problem.
So, although we want to talk about the hunting video mostly, I kind of want to take a little trip back in time, if it's all right. You know, just what it took to get here. Okay? So, where did the actual idea come from? What were you doing when the light bulb went on?
There was a couple of t-shirts that my husband had brought, and they weren't always form-fitting, and they weren't really, you know, what we would wear. And, you know, I just kind of started throwing that around and started telling my friend Jen, and she, you know, is the business brains of our company, and she holds us together, and, you know, it just kind of evolved from there, and one thing started leading to another, and the company has come from, you know, to where it is today is really, it's based around our lifestyle.
Yeah.
So
Awesome.
yeah.
And you know, the brand is really, like Marissa said, it's really an extension of Northern California and where we came from. We wakeboard, we snowboard, we fish, we hunt, we're in the outdoors all the time. And so it's just really something that's important about the brand.
Okay. When did you realize this thing could really go big?
I think the year 2 we it was actually the first year we had Shields approach us. And by year 2, all of the Shields stores wanted us. And Sportsman's Warehouse came on in year 2, and it just started growing so quickly. And we just had so much happening. We both had day jobs, and we'd work 14 hours a day. And so, you know, it was like, where is the point where you stop? And neither one of us have a ton of money, or we grew up very simple in a simple lifestyle. So we had sweat equity in order to make it happen. But we started realizing it, I think especially when Sarah Palin wore our hat.
Yeah. I'm gonna mention that too. That was so cool. Okay, so I think I already know the answer to this.
Yeah.
The webpage, and I've heard it several times, says one of you is more conservative, one of you more of a risk taker.
Well, I don't look conservative right now.
Yeah, I'm actually the crazy one, and you would never guess because I'm actually a little bit more reserved when it comes to business sense, but in my personal life, I'm adrenaline junkie, jumping out of airplanes.
Awesome.
I'm total tomboy.
Yeah.
And Narissa's actually super conservative, which when you look at us or you just meet us in our business lives, you would never guess.
Yeah.
But the roles reversed in our personal lives.
Yeah.
I guess I'm a serious businesswoman, I guess.
And have you guys, I mean, in the last 6 years, I mean, let's face it, your lives have changed.
Yeah, I think for the better.
No, definitely. I would certainly hope so.
Yeah. I would say I'm actually a little bit more reserved the older I get.
You think?
But I feed off of her energy.
Okay.
And
Very
I
cool.
think that's why we're great friends and a great team.
Oh,
so,
you seem
yeah.
to be,
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
But you know what? The biggest thing is that Narissa and I are true to our roots. I was born and raised in a small country town with 400 people. Still back there every holiday to visit and hang out. Still tomboy, you know, and that same exact person that I was growing up.
Yeah.
Super. So let's, if you don't mind, I am not. I hate politics.
Yeah.
But you guys have seemed to take a front row in the Second Amendment, stand.
Yeah.
I mean, you've spoke at the state capitol. What's his name?
Tim Donnelly.
Well, no, Cam Edward. Cam.
Oh, yeah.
He's interviewed you. I've seen him interview you twice.
Yeah, four times. I've been on there 2 other times too.
Okay,
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
And then, you know, Sarah Palin, I mean, when she's rocking the GWG, she's not just making a fashion statement. So, was that just something that naturally came along, or was that something you guys took on your own, you know, to make the stand on the Second Amendment, or?
I just think it's part of our rights, and
It
it
absolutely
is
is.
something that is important to the both of us. And we were asked to speak by Tim Donnelly, and you know, Cam, of course, you know, they picked us up on some different issues that, you know, have arisen, and we've talked to them, and it's just something that Narissa and I feel very strongly about.
Super.
And it's hard to stay in the up with everything because, of course, we're working and we're traveling, so we don't really have time to get into the politics. But, you know, we stay as much informed as much as possible and try to, you know, take as much knowledge in and, you know, to educate ourselves. So whatever we can do.
Yeah, we really appreciate it.
Yeah.
I mean, it takes somebody like yourself that's in the limelight to speak up and
Yeah.
you know, help us protect our rights.
And another
That's
big
awesome.
stand that we take is for hunting, especially in California.
Oh, yeah.
We sit on several boards and try to make a stand wherever we can. This year, our schedules have kind of gotten away from us, but we still sit on the Sportsman's Alliance Hunter Harassment Committee.
Wow.
And Brian Riley and I started Apex, which is an organization in California to help raise money for the United States Sportsman's Alliance in order to fight against legislation against anti-hunting.
Wow, super.
Yeah.
That was all brand new to me. How about I did my research here? How about I did my homework?
There you go.
Okay, let's talk about some of the things that some people may not know that you guys carry. You know, I mean, you're well known for your hunting apparel or your outdoor apparel, but you do also have hunting apparel.
Yeah.
It's brand new.
Boots
Brand new.
with shields. No, not shields, but
Proline.
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 Yeah.
The jewelry.
Yeah, we have Montana Silversmith.
Silversmith. Yeah. And
Proline
4
boots.
pages of accessories.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
you've got everything.
Well, we even have a gal who is a local retailer here, and she does all of her own actual out of the casings, and she does bracelets and earrings and necklaces, and
Yeah.
so that's something else that we carry. We like to carry other little things that aren't necessarily GWG, but 90% of our website is Girls with Guns.
Yeah, awesome. And it's an awesome website. So you guys are teamed up with some great big outdoor, you know, industry.
Yeah.
Remington,
Swarovski.
Sportsman's Warehouse, Sportsman's Channel, of course.
Yeah.
Shields. Did you guys go to them, or did they see what Girls with Guns were doing, and did they come to you?
I think it was a variety of things.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
kind of just, you know, I think trickling in different companies, and, you know, it really depends on what it is and what we're doing, if we're buying or shopping, you know, our clothing, and so it's everybody has kind of been picking it up, and I think it's just
There's a lot of news releases too. You know, you have
Yeah.
a press release, and that's, for example, how Proline found us. All of a sudden, I had a phone call from the vice president of Proline, and he called me 3 times in a 24-hour period
Oh,
because
that's
we were
awesome.
so busy last Christmas that I couldn't get back to him. And Masioka had just done a press release, and when we finally connected, he just said, "Oh my gosh, I have to have you guys.
Yeah,
This is
that's
something.
so
This is
cool.
an amazing brand, and you know."
It's taking over.
definitely,
That's awesome.
They're great organizations to be involved with, and, you know, we support everybody, so.
Okay. Favorite item, entire line.
Camo hunting jacket.
Okay. All right.
Absolutely. You know, I think they're coming out with the hunting line was huge for us because Narissa and I, for the last 6 years, every time we'd go hunt, it would be in someone else's clothes.
Yeah.
And that's what we do. But what we did was always fashion. So this year, we started getting to wear our stuff in the spring before it was produced in the fall. We were doing field testing for our
Nice.
samples. And I mean, Narissa and I have lived in this jacket, so.
I really like all of our stuff, you know.
Yeah.
I have certain pieces that I'll really hold on to and take 3 or 4 items home with me.
Probably most
Yeah.
worn is the fur hoodie.
The fur hoodie.
I think I've seen
That's
somebody
gone.
sporting that out here.
Yeah,
Look, that's
yeah.
sweet.
That
That's an
gotten
awesome
kind of
looking hoodie.
viral, so.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, let's
Well-
get to the nitty gritty.
Yeah,
Let's talk about Universal Huntress.
yes.
Just tell us how it came about. Tell us about it. Where you got to go. What you got to do. What you got to hunt.
Well, Narissa and I met a South African named Emmanuel Cap, and they'll hear all about that tonight. But
Uh-huh.
we really connected with him over Skype, and we knew him through a business acquaintance, and he said, oh my gosh, I have this opportunity. And he was a producer and he wanted to do something different, something outside the box in the outdoor industry. And I think Narissa and I and our brand, Girls with Guns, is definitely outside the box. Women are, you know, the biggest up and coming in the industry. And so I had to pull on her a little bit, but we ended up jumping on an airplane and flying to South Africa.
Wow. And the rest is really history. Yeah. You'll have to stay tuned to check everything out, and that way you'll be able to follow our journey.
So, have you guys filmed a lot of the hunts already, or is this?
Yeah, entire first year.
Really? Okay. So,
well, we went from
everybody.
Sand dunes in Namibia to rainforests in the Congo to places that looked like Northern California, high desert in the Eastern Cape. So every single place was completely different terrain and different languages. We were in second and third world countries. And we went to New Zealand as well, and we've done some hunts in the U.S.
Okay. Very cool. So, favorite animal that you've hunted so far?
The bongo.
The bongo?
Mine was my lion.
Okay.
King of the jungle.
Okay. 2 more quick ones and I'll let you go, because I know there's a lot of stuff out here.
Yes.
First off, how are the hubbies doing?
They're great.
Do they get to go?
They did go with us. They went with us for 20 days. Yeah. So
awesome.
yeah, they're supportive. They have to be.
Are we going to see them tonight?
One is
here.
Yeah.
On the
no, not tonight. No.
It's all about you guys. That's awesome.
Well, no, this was our first experience in Africa, so that was when we went over a year and a half ago.
Okay. Well, we've run a little long, so I got one more question for you.
Yep.
In less than an hour, the entire country is going to see you guys on TV. What do you think?
I'm a little bit nervous.
Yeah.
I've had anxiety all day. Just because I know things are changing, and you know, today's society is not really a good society sometimes. You know, you hope that it's going to be great, and we just hope that people will support us instead of hate on us. So
yeah, and we have seen that a lot, especially being hunters. You know, a lot of people that are anti-hunting, and even some of the hunters that don't understand different out-of-country hunts. You know, we're just hoping that everybody bands together and supports us.
Okay. And how about
I'm excited about it, but you know, like I said, I just hope that it's a supportive, positive thing for GWG and our brand.
Super. So you want to get back there and get in the mix?
Yep.
Okay. Well, thank you guys.
Thanks,
very
guys.
much.
Let's rock, girls. Ain't nothing better than a girl with a gun who loves the outdoors and was born to run. Ain't nothing better than a girl that hunts. She chases her dreams and knows what she wants. Ain't nothing better than a girl at all. Rather take it to the woods and take it to the mall. God love them, God bless them. Let's rock, girls, go get them.
On this journey that I'm on from coast to coast, the destination is